So, I'm with Nils Steinbrecher, who is the Managing Director of SKKS in Germany. Nils, we haven't spoken for a year or so. Would you like to give me an update? Because we've been reading that things have been moving with SKKS.
Yeah, I would love to. Thanks, Jill, first for the interview and the chance to be here. First of all, I want to congratulate you guys again for the great conference. I'm always thinking what is going to happen, and it's always new and refreshing, right? There's always something new coming.
Good.
And we're quite excited to be here. Right? So what's new from SKKS? So first of all, this year we rebranded. Yep. We're quite proud now to have the wings of happiness in our logo, right? So the little butterfly you see on the logo are the wings of happiness. So we are happy, but also we want to make our clients happy, right? So I'm very much looking forward to that.
So what does this rebranding do apart from the branding?
Yeah, we have been nearly 3 years now with SK Group, right? With SK EcoPlant. And we're also proud to be part of that big company because as you see, this business we're in, the whole value chain for battery is quite volatile.
Yes.
Right? And you not only see that with cell manufacturers and the OEMs and others, you also see that with the recyclers. So we're quite happy of being part of a larger organization, to have some financial stability in the end, to shift around the big waves we have at the moment. So in that sense, we have that financial stability, but also obviously have new technology in the company, right? With this large Korean company, which is in the top Fortune 500, to invest and to do R&D together.
Okay. Yes, and we've been hearing news of your investments in Europe recently. Would you like to tell me how that's going?
I think we were talking about it for a while.
We were.
That we are actually investing in Holland, right? In the Netherlands, in Rotterdam. But the great news is, and it was today on LinkedIn actually, so I'm quite happy to speak today, that we officially announced the opening of our Rotterdam battery recycling plant.
Okay.
Right? So we have a grand opening end of this month. And we have the first batteries already running through our site. We had commissioning happening. And now we are ramping up the site. I mean, it's a 10,000 ton site, so 10,000 ton annual capacity for incoming material, which will then be transformed into black mass. And now the key for us is operational, right? So how do we ramp up a 10,000 ton plant versus a smaller plant we run since a long time in France, which has only 600 tons. But now we have a new equipment, a new team, and have to ramp that up. So on one side it's a challenge, but on the other side we are very happy to have that site.
Absolutely. I was going to ask you what the key challenge was, but I think that you've mentioned most of them already. But
yes. Yeah, I mean, key challenges again. I mean, we are obviously in Europe, right? We need to find the right people for the appropriate salary, right? And it has all to be sustainable at the same time in Europe. Yep. So obviously we're facing challenges already with the Eastern European companies. And all that together, I think, only can be done through efficiency and automation. Right? So that's what we're looking at. And hopefully next year we'll be able to be at full capacity for our plant. And the biggest challenge, on the other hand, is the volume. Because there's a bit of a slowdown in the market, as we all know. So also the battery end of life, as well even the battery scrap, which we live from as a recycler, has a slowdown. But we have good contracts in place, so we're very happy to ramp up the site to full capacity next year.
So this shows that you're very positive about the future and the potential of the market in Europe.
Yes, we are, definitely. I mean, it's a question of time till the EV cars again will ramp up and the market will grow again. And me personally, I really think that at some point the EV cars will be just cheaper than ICE cars. And with that, automatically the car market for EVs will grow. And that means recycling will also grow. Right? The whole supply chain will grow. I mean, it's a bit of a challenge still that the whole supply chain is not in Europe yet. Maybe that's one other point. So the supply chain is still global in a way, because when we produce black mass, we don't have the next step of processing in Europe yet, which will come in the next 3 to 5 years. So we still have to ship to North America or Asia, right, for the black mass. Because what we offer to our clients is actually end-to-end solution, right? So we pick up the batteries on one side and we bring battery-ready material back to their new batteries on the other side. And that can only go through Asia at the moment. because cells are produced to 99% in Asia.
Yeah. Okay. Well, congratulations on the new site. And we
Thank you
look
so
forward
much.
to catching up with you again soon to hear how it's going, and lots of good contacts at ICBR.
Yeah,
Thanks
and I
for
hope you
coming,
visit
Nils.
our site soon as well.
Absolutely, it's a promise.
Okay, thanks so much,
Thank you.
Jill. Thanks, everyone.